Now, that is what if you notice it. So, elastic potential energy due to its elasticity nature, but like stretching and all, you can take examples, rubber band, or else caterpillar, or else bow and all. So, that is what the energy possessed by a body we used to call as elastic potential energy. So, now, if it comes to the gravitational potential energy, this is only we used to call as due to its position. The energy acquired by a body is called as gravitational potential energy, or simply we can say, understand, potential energy, nothing. Okay, guys. So now if we take this potential energy, so as we know, this energy is causing by what, guys? The body which is placed above from the ground. When the body is working against to the gravity, that is what we used to call as, during that time, the energy possessed by a body is called as potential energy. So now, for example, let me take, now if I stretch the bow, as I told you, during stretching, the energy which is present in that, you can take the storing the potential energy in it. So now you can see that is the energy we used to call as elastic potential energy. Now, for example, let me imagine the bird is sitting on the tree. Now you tell me, what is the energy possessed by the bird? The bird is sitting on the tree. Suppose, let me imagine here, the bird is sitting on the tree. Now you tell me, what is the energy possessed by this body, bird? Please.
Gravitational potential energy.
Yeah, potential energy we can take, or else gravitational potential energy. Now, for example, let me take now, a bird is flying. A bird is flying now. You tell me, now what is the energy possessed by a body? You tell me by this time. The bird is flying in the sky. The bird is flying.
Both kinetic and the potential energy.
Yes, that is here. That is the main thing which you need to understand, guys. Here, what is happening when the same bird is sitting in the plant? We can say it is only possessing potential energy. When the bird is flying, for example, if we take aeroplane also, so we can know aeroplane. So now aeroplane, if you notice it, so the energy possessed by it is flying in the sky. So what is the energy possessed by it? It is flying height away from the ground. So it is possessing at every point, it is possessing what? Potential energy. And also it is moving forward. So it is possessing which energy, guys? It is possessing
kinetic energy.
So the flying bird, understanding, or a bird flying in the sky, or is the flying, anybody is flying, freely falling objects, and everybody at every height and every point, they will possess both the energies. That is only we wish to say it is possessing which energies? Potential energy, kinetic energy. So this is only we can say the potential energy plus kinetic energy, which is only we used to call as mechanical energy, or we used to represent with the U. So this is what we used to say, for every body at every place remains the potential energy is constant. So that is what we used to say, law of conservation of energy, which we will study. Okay. So now if you notice it, so the combination of potential energy plus potential energy and kinetic energies of a body, what we used to call, guys? Mechanical. Okay, that is you have to write it. Right. The sum of the potential and kinetic energies of a body is called sum of the potential energies. Sum of the potential and kinetic energies of a body is called its mechanical energy. What we used to call, Darun? Sai, mechanical energy. Understand, Shruti? Maunesh?
Sir.
That is. Now, for example, let me imagine now, Maunesh went for trekking. He is climbing the mountain. Now, what is the energy possessed by it? You tell me. Maitrayan? He is climbing the mountain.
Mechanical energy.
Mechanical energy.
Mechanical energy, I know that. Means what is the energy? It is mechanical energy. Shruti, can you say? You are trying to climb the mountain. Now, what is the energies you are possessing? Both the energies. Because one is you are in a motion. You are in a motion means which energy you are possessing? Kinetic energy. Moving away from the ground, against to the gravity, so that you are possessing which energy? Potential energy. So these all are examples. We can say a flying bird, a flying aeroplane, understanding, a man climbing a hill. This all will possess what? They will possess kinetic energy as well as potential energy. Do you understand? For example, let me take now. So now, for example, you all people, let me imagine now. So Shruti, now Shruti reaches to the top of the mountain. Now she is standing on the top of the mountain. Now at this case, what is the energy possessed by her? Anybody? What is the energy possessed by her? He reached to the top of the mountain. What is the energy possessed by her? Only potential energy. Why in this case no kinetic energy? Because she is reaching the maximum height. No motion. So at this case, only she is possessing potential energy. Have you understand, Jayavarshini? Laksha? That is you have to remember. So when she is in climbing the mountain, she is possessing both potential and kinetic energy. But when she is reaching to the top, then only it is possessing what, guys? Potential energy. Is it okay now, everybody? Now, from this, which will help us to understand the law of conservation of energy, I will say you the 2 points. Let us imagine this is only. Now, you please tell me, this is the mountain. Let us imagine now, or else it is inclination little bit log. Okay, because climbing is difficult, correct? Will take. So this is what the mountain. Is it okay, Pradosh? Now, let us imagine you people have started here. You people have started climbing here. Now you tell me, once you reaches to the top, only you are possessing which energy, guys? Only you are possessing potential energy. Understand? You are possessing only potential energy. And at this case, what is the kinetic energy is equals to? Tell me, kinetic energy is equals to what? 0. Understand? Potential energy will be maximum joules and kinetic energy will be 0. Now, when you are at the bottom, when you are going to begin your journey, you are going to begin to start the climbing the mountain. Now you tell me, here who will be there maximum? Here who will be there?
Kinetic energy.
And potential energy is what, Pradosh? Potential energy is 0 joules. Puriyama, everybody. Yes. Jayavarshini, now you started moving forward, upward. Now, exactly middle you reach. Shruti, now you tell me, what is the percentage of kinetic energy and potential energy? Shruti, then by this time what? Kinetic energy is 50% and potential energy is also which is equals to what, guys? 50%. Understand, Ra? Means in the sense of what? When we are keep on moving up, kinetic energy is converting into what? Slowly. Kinetic energy is converting into what, Ra? Slowly it is converting into potential energy. That is what? Now see, kinetic energy is here 100%. Now potential energy is 0%. Now when you will reach us to the top, potential energy is 100% and kinetic energy is what, Ra? 0%. Now, when you keep on moving up, let me imagine 75% of your journey finished. So by the time, what is the kinetic energy percentage? Anybody can say? Kinetic energy percentage. 25% kinetic energy. And what is the potential energy? Potential energy is what, Sai?
75%.
Potential energy. So, that is what I am saying. So when you are moving from bottom to top of anything, so kinetic energy is converting into which energy, guys? Kinetic energy is converting into which energy, guys? Potential energy. Understand, Ra? Now let us imagine. Now you people are started getting down from the mountain. You all people are here now. You all people now will start coming down from the mountain, either straight or this path. Now you tell me, you have here you hear what? Potential energy is maximum. Yes or no, guys? Potential energy is maximum. Now you started coming down. Now you tell me, when you reaches to the half journey, so then initial case kinetic energy is 0. Now when you reaches to the middle half down, then what is the potential energy? Here 100%. Now half 50% it will be become. And kinetic energy is what? Kinetic energy is also 50%. Means when you are coming down or when you are falling, so potential energy is converting into what, guys? Potential energy is converting into kinetic energy. So this is only we used to called as law of conservation of energy, which we'll study with a proof, with the example. Understand? Now, for example, let me imagine. Now, here, let me imagine, for example, let me take Mukesh Karthik. Mukesh Karthik is jumped from the top of the tower. Now, at this case, his energy, potential energy, let me imagine, is equals to 100 joules. Now, he traveled 1/4 of the journey. Now, by this time, what is the potential energy? Tell me. 1/4 of the journey is over. Now, as we know, when he reaches to the before touching the ground, what is the kinetic energy, guys? Kinetic energy is what? 100. Maximum. And potential energy will become what? Potential energy will become what? 0 joule. Here,
Zero
kinetic
joule.
energy is what? Kinetic energy is 0 joules. Now, 1/4 of the journey is finished. Means kinetic potential energy is how much remaining now from the top? Kinetic energy is potential is how much? 75 joules.
75.
What is the kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is how much?
25 joules.
25.
25 joules.
Now, when you will come to the half journey, 50% is completed. Shruti, can you say half journey is completed? Then what is that? Half
50
journey is
joules.
over. Then what will be
50
there?
joules.
Potential energy
50 joules.
equals to 50 joules.
50
And kinetic energy is equals to what, guys?
50 joules.
Now, he completed 3/4 of the journey. Then what is the potential energy? Potential energy
25%.
25 joules.
25.
And kinetic energy is equals to what? 70.
75
25
joules.
joules.
Now, so have you noticed it? At every position, the body is possessing both the energies. What is that energies? Potential energy,
Potential and kinetic.
potential energy, and as well as kinetic energy. Yes or no, guys? So, if you'll notice it, so this is only we can say law of conservation of energy. With the example also I will explain. Now, sum these energies. First case, sum of these energies, how much it is? Equals to 100 joules. Second case, sum of these energies, how much? Equals to 100.
100 joules.
Third case, what is the sum of these energies? 100 joules.
100 joules.
Fourth case, what is the sum of these energies? 100 joules.
100 joules.
Fifth case also, what is the sum of these energies? 100 joules.
100 joules.
Now, have you noticed it? Energies remains constant, but always it will transfer from one form to another form. So, for every case, energy remains same. Is it yes or no, guys? Energy remains same. So, this is only we used to call as, what we used to call as IA? This is only we used to call as law of conservation of energy. Understanding? So energy neither be created nor be destroyed, but it is always transforming from one form to
Another form.
another form. That is what you understand. Is it okay? Yes,
Yes, sir.
Monish? That is what you need to remember. So now, this is what it will take. Now, let us go with the law of conservation of energy. Once again, we'll study in detail. Now, we'll go with the formula for potential energy. So now, formula for potential energy. It's not a big deal. Very simple. So, if we'll take the formula. So now, what is the formula? Already we know that formula for potential energy is what it is. Potential energy is equals to what? mgh. Yes? So now let us imagine this is what our terrace. Now here I have been placed some brick. Okay, guys. So now, so brick is placed certain height from the ground. So this is what the total height. Understand? And it is possessing having a mass some m. This is what mass some m. Now you tell me what is the work done here? What is the work done here? What is the work done here to keep that stone there up? What is the work done? That is what I am asking. Please respond. What is the work done here?
mgh.
Yes?
MGH.
No, I am not asking mgh. What is the work done alone? You tell me. To keep this stone up, what is the work done? This is what your terrace. To keep this work. Suppose I will ask you to keep this stone up and come. That is what I said you to Maitreyan. Now, Maitreyan, what is the work done by you? Tell me. Yes, please. Don't know. What try people? So this is what your terrace you can take. You can imagine. So now you tell me. So I told you to keep the stone or else the brick on in our terrace and come. So what is the work done by you people? Whatever the force you are carrying, you are applying to bring that stone and carrying that distance. That is what your work done. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if you take a body of mass is raised to a height h above the surface of the earth. So the force acting on this body is what force? Is the gravitational pull of the earth. That is what we can say m into g, which is acting in the always which direction? Gravitational force. Always which force, Jayvarshini?
Downward.
Downward direction.
Downward direction.
Force which is always will acting on the groundward force. Now, to take this brick into this terrace, the work done by me, which is equals to what? The force which is applied and the distance which I traveled. This is what we used to call as work done to bring the stone to the terrace. Is it yes or no, guys? This is what it is. Now, when the brick is against to the gravity, as we know, the force exerting on it, which is equals to what? Mass of the body into acceleration gravity. Only which is equals to what? Equation 2. So now, in this case, working against to gravity, we can say force is equals to what? Mass into gravity, and working against to gravity. So distance will become what? Height of the body. This is what we used to call it as the formula working against to gravity. That is M into G into H. M means mass of the body. G means what? Acceleration due to gravity. And H means what? Height from the elevation from the ground. Now, you tell me, as we studied, work done is equals to energy. Is it yes or no, guys? If you have 1 joule of energy,
Yes, sir.
you can do how much work done? 1 joule of work done.
1
If
joule.
you have 10 joule of energy, you can do 10 joule of work done. If you have 100 joules of energy, you can do 100 joules of work done. That is what we have been done. So, whatever the work done to bring the stone to this terrace, that is equals to what? The energy gained by the stone. What is that energy gained by the stone? M into
Potential energy.
G into H. That is what? The potential energy is equals to mgh. See, remember, suppose I have been done 10 joules of work done on this stone to bring here. So means in the sense of what is the energy stored in this brick? What is the energy stored in this brick? 10 joules of energy stored. Do you understand, Elbukil, what I am saying? Maitreyan, Pradosh? Understand, Ra?
Yes, sir.
Suppose if we'll take, suppose I have been taken one body into the self tower. So now this body to bring here, to bring this stone here, I have been done the total work done is 100 joules. Understand, Ra? 100 joules is the work done by me. Understand, guys, everybody? Now you tell me, what is the energy stored in this body? Potential energy. The energy stored in this body, which is
100 joules.
100 joules. That is what I am speaking. Understand, Ra, Mukesh Karde? So, whatever
Yes, sir.
done to do against to a gravity to bring that body higher elevations from the ground, which is equals to the energy stored in that body. That is what you have to remember. Because work done means in the sense of what? Force into displacement or height. That is what? Mass into gravity into height. So this is what you have to remember. So if I am doing more work done to bring this body up, then more energy the body will possess. Is it okay, guys, everybody? Yes? Understand,
Yes, sir.
Ra? That is what you have to remember. So this is only we used to call it as potential energy. Potential energy is equals to what, guys? Mass into acceleration due to gravity into height. So as we know, gravity remains constant. Understanding? So we won't talk about the gravity. Now we will talk remaining two relations, important conclusions. Potential energy is directly proportional to mass of the body, and potential energy is directly proportional to what, guys? Height of the body. Height of the body means what? Height away from the ground. Understand, Ra? H means what? Not height of the body. What is that? Height of the body above the surface of the earth. Understand? Above the height of the body, above the surface of the earth. Now, that is what I am saying. For example, let me imagine this is the first floor and this is the second floor. Now, from here one person throw the stone, and from here one person will throw the stone. Now you tell me, which one will hurt more for us? Both will fall on our head. Which one will hurt more?
Top of the tower.
Top of the
tower.
This is the first floor and this is the second floor. Now from which floor it will hurt more? Suppose it will fall on our head. Which one will hurt more?
Second floor.
Second floor.
Why? Because from the ground, the elevation from the ground from the second floor is more, so that which will possess more energy. This body will possess more energy than this body. Understand? So that is what, because if the height of the body from the surface is increasing, then the potential energy possessed by the body is increases. If the height of the body it decreases from the surface of the ground, then the energy possessed by a body decreases. Is it okay, guys? Yes. If H become 2H, then P become what, Ra? P become also double. Understanding? If H become half, then P is also become what? Potential become half. Same way, if M become 2M, then P also become what? P also will become what? 2, double it is. And if mass will become M by 2, then potential energy is also will become what, guys? Potential energy is also will become half. That is what remember. So please kindly write these statements. So this is a very important one which you need to remember, and this is what will helpful for us to solve the numericals also. So this is the things. So now remaining things afternoon I will say you. So now try to come and we'll make it numericals also will solve in our today's class. So try to come and we'll practice different numericals, and remaining things law of conservation of energy and transformation of energy. Tomorrow's online class we will finish it. Maximum within 2 or 3 days we will finish this chapter, and later we will prepare for the revision for the final exams. Okay. So with this I'll leave you. Thank you everybody. Bye. We'll meet tomorrow morning. Thank you all of you.